Welcome to today's Family 5. I'm Kelly Belt, Director of Family Ministries here at First Christian Church. How many of you have a pair of these at home? If you're like me, you wear them pretty much every day as soon as it gets to be spring and summer, and you don't want to put them back in the closet when fall arrives. It feels good to get those heavy shoes off after a long winter and go almost barefoot. You can wear sandals and flip-flops almost anywhere. There's lots of good things about being in flip-flops, but there's also a few bad things. For example, how clean are your feet after a long day of being in flip-flops? Not very clean. There's no shoe or sock to keep the dirt out. So by the time you get home, your feet are dirty and probably stinky. In Jesus' time, they didn't have shoes or socks. Everyone who could afford shoes wore sandals. You can imagine what a stinky mess that would have made. In fact, it was such a mess that a tradition started. If you were invited to someone's house, one of the servants would wash your feet before you came in. Do you think there were many servants volunteering for this job? Probably not. We've already established how dirty these people's feet could get. Who would want to wash the feet of 20, 50, or even 100 people? Do you think the principal at a school would do that for the students? Do you think the President of the United States would wash the feet of his dinner guests? Washing feet was servants' work, and only the lowliest of servants would do it. So when Jesus got on his knees and washed the feet of his disciples, it was a big deal. Jesus was their teacher, their master. They left everything to follow him. He was more important than a principal or even the president would be to us. He was the Son of God. To have the Messiah wash their feet sent a powerful message to the disciples. It's a powerful message for us too. Jesus was the King of Kings. If the King of Kings could wash the feet of his students, then how should we treat our friends, our neighbors, and even our enemies? Washing feet is a dirty job. It's one of the dirtiest jobs a servant could do. But it wasn't too dirty for Jesus. If Jesus was willing to wash the feet of his followers, then we need to be willing to serve others in the same way. Now let's take out our sermon notes and sermon bingo pages as we listen to Pastor Ray talk about a group of men that serve others in our church.